Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome back into another video on the channel. First video in the setup, webcam, you guys, the webcam, desk, Blue Yeti mic. Hopefully this sounds really good. Yeah, monitor, so yeah, got a setup finally, so yeah. But yeah, I reckon we'll just get straight into the video. And if you guys aren't aware what this video is about, I am going to be doing a Perth gather round concept. Yes, a Perth gather round concept. Bit of a strange one, but trust me, it should turn out good. And yeah, I've been working on this script for like ages. So yeah, we'll just get straight into the video. Alrighty guys, starting off gather round in Perth, we have got the Port Adelaide Power taking on the Fremantle Dockers at Optus Stadium at 5:40 PM Australian Western Standard Time. I feel like these two sides should be a pretty good matchup, because they could be fairly even next season. Okay, now for the second game of Perth gather round concept, I have got at Leederville Oval. I have got at 3:10 PM Australian Western Standard Time. I have got on the Friday afternoon. I've got the GWS Giants taking on the Richmond Tigers, opening Leederville Oval game. This should be a cracker. First AFL game at this great stadium down in Perth, capacity of 15,000, and yeah, it should be a pretty good matchup for the first game at Leederville. Now for the second game on the Friday night at Optus Stadium, we've got the Geelong Cats taking on the Melbourne Demons at 6:10 PM. Yeah, this should be another cracker. Both teams being very, very even. If my camera wants to focus. But yeah, both teams being very, very even. Yeah, it should be a great primetime game at 6:10 PM at Optus. Should be a wonderful primetime game for the third game or fourth. Yeah, third game of gather round. Now for the third game of gather round, I have got the Western Bulldogs taking on the Hawthorn Hawks at East Fremantle Oval with the capacity of 20,000 people. Another great stadium down there in Perth. So yeah, this should be a cracker. Western Bulldogs being a smaller Victorian side and the Hawks not being a very good side, I thought I wouldn't put them at Optus and I'd chuck them at East Fremantle Oval. And now for the next game, I have got at 2:20 PM at Optus Stadium, Australian Western Standard Time, I've got the Adelaide Crows taking on the St Kilda Saints. Both of these sides are pretty mediocre teams. Well, at least the Crows are. At Optus, between one Victorian side actually, and another SA side. But yeah, this should be a pretty good matchup between these two teams. And now for the prime time Saturday night game, I have got, or is it this Friday? Yes, it's Saturday. Sorry, I have got the West Coast Eagles taking on the Carlton Blues at 6:10 PM at Optus, the big house in Perth. But yeah, the West Coast Eagles being the big home side to gather round, they should bring in a massive crowd, and the Blues, another big club over there in Victoria. Yeah, that should be a really good game. They should put in a massive crowd, and yeah, it should be a pretty good primetime game. And now moving on to this Sunday, the last day of gather round at 10:30 AM, I've got at East Fremantle Oval, I have got the North Melbourne Kangaroos taking on the Gold Coast Suns. So yeah, this should be a pretty mediocre game. They're both very small clubs. So yeah, I thought I'd put them at East Fremantle Oval. And now for the second last game of gather round at Leederville Oval at 1:20 PM. I have got Australian Western Standard Time. Don't ask why I put them here. I genuinely don't know why, but I've got the Brisbane Lions and the Essendon Bombers. They were the only teams left really to put there, so I thought, I don't really know what to do with them, so I thought that should be a fitting game. The Brisbane Lions shouldn't bring in a very big crowd. The Bombers should bring a fairly big crowd in though. And now for the last game of Gather Round at Optus Stadium at 3:10 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time. I have got the Collingwood Magpies taking on the Sydney Swans. It should be a very, very good contest around the ball. Both teams looking to be very good next year. But yeah, this should be a very, very good game to end off Gather Round at Optus Stadium. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and if you did, remember to subscribe to the channel on the road to 200 subscribers. I'd really appreciate if you just go down a little bit and subscribe to the channel on that subscribe button. And yeah, like up the video if you guys did like the video, of course. And yeah, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, do whatever you want in the comments. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.